All right.
Why did he get demoted?
Because
Why did you get
Oras,
demoted?
Tyrone.
What?
Because Oras. Blame your X and Y series because they gave champion Steven Stone, remember?
That's right. They went opposite order from the games.
Mm-hmm.
Right, you can take the champion status. You can have it.
Steven Stone.
Steven's cooler anyway.
Yeah. Now let's hope he's actually... Okay, it says KG watched the other trailer.
Yeah, there's a trailer.
Okay, does anybody by any chance have the links to the... Oh, thank you, Ebo. You literally just posted it right there.
It's right there.
Oh no. Oh dear
I'm
God,
scared.
what's that thumbnail?
Of all the
God.
things to bring back from XY. Of all the things to bring back from XY. It's the
Why
thing that
would you
everybody
bring back
hated
the...
most.
We joked about it whacking weed! It's still doing it! It's still whacking fucking weed!
If you can't weed whack in 6 years' time, I think you deserve to be fired.
Oh my God.
Guys, they said it was all over Kalos. I hope y'all don't think Kalos is just a small
In
fucking
6 years?
place.
But in 6 years?
It's one Greninja trailing an entire country.
It's
He
a
has
one Greninja
PlayStation,
and
bro.
two
He can see
Zygardes,
where
bro.
He's
Okay.
got
He
Zygarde
got
on
a
his side.
legendary, two of them, that could scatter across the world. It's not like he's doing it by himself. He got two Pony-chans right there, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all know the Zygardes come in sales, right?
Have you guys
This
seen
man
the
is doing shoddy work. He is not a very good field worker.
At that point, he should just start taking resumes.
Also,
damn.
they gotta show up. He's not just going in the ground fucking digging for him.
I mean, he could.
Yeah,
He's
you
just
could.
slacking.
You don't know, Tyrone. I mean, look what they did with Clemont and Bonnie. You really think they wouldn't go out of their way to just do that as well for him?
Yeah, go ahead and tear up the end. Wait, hold up. This is the same fucking thing where all the other characters don't change at all, but this is the thing y'all decide to put your foot down on?
It's whacking weed, bro.
Dawn hasn't changed clothes in over 20 years, and this is where y'all decide to bring it up,
No. We didn't bring it up because we wanted to. The anime brought it up. We're just
I'm
talking about
just
what the
saying,
anime...
if they
Anyway,
could
let's
bring
watch the
back
trailer.
one
I showed you
thing-
guys the trailer links. Let's just quickly watch this real quick. It's apparently a minute long. This is supposedly le creme de la creme. This is going to be the climactic story finale.
Isn't that,
This is our
not
dessert to what we just witnessed, the greatness
Not-
of Kalos.
Not Motostoke, but, is this Motostoke?
Oh, there's
I
that
don't
big... That looks to be like Raihan's area, no?
Yeah, that's Hammerlock.
Hammerlock, thank you, not Motostoke.
All right, let's watch this trailer real quick. Okay, they're riding a whalmer. What's going on? Oh no, he lost it.
Oh
He
shit!
lost.
Oh, there's the Ash Ninja
there it
shit.
is.
Oh, here we go.
There's... What was that? There's Paul. Oh no, there's your gecko got the whacking weed like it did before.
Oh, whacking the weeds!
What's going on in this
contest?
Hey, Sweet
Hey.
Coon! What?
Let's go!
Coon, yeah.
Hey, Tokyo's
I
back.
hate
Tokyo's
Tokyo's
back.
back.
Is resolution okay?
What?
What's got? Oh, the Rocket Radio and the Wampachi episode is also there as well, I guess. Are they releasing animation of the fight? Okay, whatever.
Oh, is this where they're saying goodbye? Oh.
I wouldn't expect their goodbyes to appear so soon.
Imagine
hope.
like 30 episodes left in the series. Like, all right, go. I'm tired. Goodbye.
Yeah, they animated 30 episodes. Already.
Pokemon, go away!
All right, well, that was the trailer.
I don't like that.
I have thoughts on that last episode. But
All right, hold on. I'm just gonna put the best.
You mean
shot
that it
in
was
the-
ass?
This is the
Yeah,
best
I
shot
agree.
in. Wait a minute. That's where. That's not Ash's home. That's Hala's, isn't it?
oh yeah, that's
Is
in Iki Town.
Yeah. That's the gym and not the gym, but the arena where they fought Hala.
The grand trial.
Yeah.
Man, Alola episodes are so base, they never miss. They're so good.
Wait, why are they
What?
here though?
Are you joking? You watched the same Alola episode I watched where Kiawe went into a dick measuring contest with Go?
To be fair, probably in the top 5 episodes of Journeys.
Yeah, I agree
saying
with
a
that
lot.
too.
That's an incredibly low bar.
Dude, we're talking about journeys. Do you really think there's that much of a bar to begin with?
Oh
No,
my
the
God.
only good thing that's up there in top 5 is the Sun and Moon episode and that chicken eating contest we had a while back, bro.
Oh, true. That was a good one too.
That was a good, yeah,
Yeah.
indeed. But anyway, Sun and Moon episodes never miss, but it also because of the fact that it was literally the series that came before this one, so they still have their memories of this one. Which
Exactly.
they use to their
They
advantage.
still have their notes.
Yeah, they still have their Cliff Notes versions of it.
Oh, what about that stupid episode with the twins that tried to use the Z move?
That was good too.
No, that was ass. That episode was
No,
ass.
that was good, but then it got ass because of the fight that came after it.
All of that was ass, bro.
That was a good episode. That was a good
see, JPR, he understands. He's melon right
They're just saying that because the twins acknowledged that Ash won a fucking tournament.
All we wanted was acknowledgement that he was champion, and we got that.
It felt forced. It felt like sad, desperate.
And they
like
put Team Rocket's Pokemon in there too, and Beware. No, that episode's godlike. Top 10.
Nah, it just felt like
Beware came back.
it felt like the fan base just needed some reassurance.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I do need reassurance because every 10 episodes I watch of Journeys, I question whether or not it's worth it.
Yep. True.
John, I'm sure you'll find that that show answers your question for you.
All right, then. So what do you say, then? We go take this opportunity to talk about this episode real quick, then, because it seems like y'all here in the voice right now, Tyrone, John.
I have to go here in a minute, but I'll just...
Okay,
ahead.
quickly share your opinion, then, please.
Okay, Bonnie was actually the only part I liked about the first episode. Everything else kind of sucked. The first half was just waste too much time on that damn joke. Was it 4 times they did it?
Yeah.
The same joke with the... Yeah, that was stupid. They shouldn't have done that. Clement was I guess. I mean, it's whatever. But yeah, Bonnie was the only part I really liked about the first episode. Everything was kind of, eh. Even the battle at the end was awful. Like, oh my god, why would you do that? Like, was it one move apiece? No, not one move. I think it was just one move, right?
Yeah, it was just one move. It was both. It was. By the way, they weren't just one moves. They were new moves. They just happened to learn in that spot.
I was also gonna say, in regard to both episodes, I was very surprised at kind of like the lack of visual flair. Like, as far as like ultra class battles go, like these ultra class battles have at least been bringing like something to the table. Like, even Ash versus Marnie had like sequences that were impressive, but like these 2 episodes just didn't have anything cool to look at. You know,
it felt like a super class battle more than a hyper class battle.
This battle was animated on fucking tissue paper. It's bullshit.
Yeah. And as for the second episode, it was fine. I guess. I mean, it was fine. The ending kind of sucked.
Here was my biggest problem with the second episode, right? My biggest problem is that it's like the last few battles that they've had in the hyperclass, where it's like my man Ash is not pulling out any like signature crazy strategies at all. He's just throwing moves. He's just throwing moves, and the moves are broken, and they win.
He did that in the Volkner fight.
That is true. Yeah, he did that too. Like ever since he got to there, like there's been no strategy. It's literally just been okay. Use Ice Fang. Oh, it didn't work. Use Water Gun. Okay, use Dragon Dive. I forget what it's called. Dragon Rush. And it's like, oh, it didn't work. Okay, Ice Fang again. Then he wins.
Well, he did the. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He did do the water gun thing for. He
tried. It didn't work.
He's an idiot and didn't know that fucking dragon doesn't work against fire.
To be fair, once again, he never fought against the Mega Altaria.
You do your research.
No,
Mega
Ash
Altaria
never
is such a
done
forgettable
that in the
Pokemon.
past, so.
I actually forgot that while I was watching. I was like, huh? Why didn't it work? And then Clement said it, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. It is a fairy type.
Bruh.
So to be fair, I got there too. So I can't fault Ash for that one.
Okay,
it's not like Ash goes and researches anyway half the time.
I mean, he's never seen a Mega Altaria. How is he supposed to know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Granted, Clement could have like given him like advice going in. That was weird too. Was that like in the intro and I missed that? Like, did Clement like?
No, he was just in the stadium at that point. He was never in the intro of the episode.
He never.
Like, it was like he was talking like he had fought Drasna before. Like if he was in like the
Drasna beat him before.
Yeah,
he never fought fucking Darkrai either, but he prepared for that.
Was that in the intro of the first episode? Because I came in during the opening.
Let me go and replay that episode real quick.
They never mentioned that Clement was in the PWC.
They didn't mention that.
They did? Okay, I just must have missed it.
No, it's okay. But it was like, it's off screen, so it's like, doesn't really matter at the end of the day.
It doesn't really matter, yeah.
I'm just gonna go and listen through the episode again. In the first episode, right?
Yeah, in the first episode.
Okay, well, let's see. I'm gonna just go rewatch this again. But as I'm watching this, you guys can continue on your commentary. Do you have
Yeah, I would
anything?
just
What would
say,
you give
like,
as
the
a score,
battle
John?
was-
Then I guess.
The battle was just kind of like boring, you know? Like it was cool that it was in the stadium and like I liked hearing all the XY music and whatnot. Although it was really weird at the beginning of the battle, they played the Galar Wild theme for like 5 seconds and then it stopped. That was a little weird.
Oh, and Go Catching a Froakie, like, what was really the point of that? Just so Jago can do
I
something,
guess
I
just
guess?
set up for the whenever the Greninja episode happens, he'll be
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"Whoa, that's what Froakie evolves into," and then nothing will come of it.
Ass,
That'll
bro.
be it. That'll be
Nothing
the
but
only
ass.
Oh, we're gonna have
Sure
Go
ass.
Greninja next. Oh gosh, get ready for
Oh
it.
God,
Go
please no.
Ninja.
I don't want Grookey. Also,
Can I-
please don't. No. Oh.
Go on. I mean.
No, I'm
you-
just scared for this.
I know what you're asking for. Go Kikoga, let's go.
No, please no.
I'd honestly rate both the episodes like a 5 and a 5 for me. That's just they're both kind of
See,
average.
Absolutely
really,
not.
I really wanted to like the first episode because it was
Yeah.
some much needed like training and team interaction that Ash's like Journey's team has not had at all up until this point, or very little of. And in that respect, I kind of liked it. I was like, oh, this is reminding me of like XY and Diamond and Pearl when they would actually have training episodes. The issue was they spent way too much time on like the little like Farfetch'd and Uno Ragon. What is it called? Drakefish.
Drakefish.
They spent way too long on like those interactions and didn't focus enough on like the practice battle where they actually perfected the moves. It was just like a rushed mess. That
Agreed.
was what that. Like it just ended like way too abruptly, and it was like,
Yeah.
okay, I like the concept of that episode. I just didn't like how it was handled.
I think the first episode should have been like 2-parters. They should have
Man
like
got the Irish treatment. Pokemon he's trained for years getting smacked by Dracovish in seconds.
Also, they made no big deal of Ash like finally beating an Elite Four member. Like I'm pretty sure it's the first time that's ever happened.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, I was
Wait.
rewatching the episode again. So they showed off the interview that Drasna had, right? And then for like 1 second, they just pan to a different shot of Diantha with Gardevoir. And then it just goes on and continues the scene. What was that about?
Wow.
But
It's like an intermission situation.
okay, here's my thing though. You want to know what the thing that pissed me off about this episode the most? It once again
All of it.
made me pissed off with this Sun and Moon neglection. The new star of Kanto.
Oh.
Why? Why? New star of Kanto, not the champion of Alola, the first that is so.
I think it's because he's from
Was that his
Kanto.
introduction?
He is from Kanto, but that doesn't mean that his experiences and the things that he's achieved. I mean, like,
Is
look
in
at the Battle
Kanto,
Frontier.
yeah.
Remember the fight that it happened with the double battle? You know what they did? They acknowledged his victories that he had in the past generations with the Johto region and the Kanto League. And then this one is like, nah, we just gonna ignore everything, bro. We just gonna ignore all your achievements, your Kalos runner-up shit, even though you're back here again. Nah, no mention of that.
They could have at least mentioned that. They could have been like, "Yo, he finished runner-up in the same stadium." Or they could have had like an Alon flashback or something. You know, they
No.
could. It could have just been like a little.
No. Please don't. No trauma.
Don't do that.
No, I already have enough trauma. Please. No flashbacks.
Trauma.
Guys, it was a good battle. Like, why y'all tripping?
I don't know, man.
Y'all acting like that battle was.
Did you not watch the
complete
top
ass.
25 thing we did? They clearly explained
He
what
came
happened.
close and lost. It happens. Like, it literally happens in all the other leagues.
It kind of had the same thing as like Ash versus Volkner, though, where I feel like both Volkner and Drasna definitely outplayed Ash the
Oh,
entire
hell yeah.
time.
We whooped his fucking ass.
His
There was no
Pokemon are just
mistake
his
about it.
Pokemon are just broken. They're just broken, dude. They just win.
Yeah, they really
That's
are.
all they do.
Okay, I
Whether
was
it's
watching the
Lucario
first
or
episode
anyone.
while we were talking. I don't see anybody mentioning anything about it. Like, I think Clemont says, I'm kind of surprised that's who's going to be your next opponent. But, like, I don't see any mention
it.
here of it being like, oh, I fought her once before or something.
Because the show didn't think of that idea yet.
I don't even see any mention of Clemont being
They think of the idea in the second episode.
Yo, I'm sorry. These episodes were.
Oh, here we
reflection
go.
of, like,
It's in the second episode. So in
Yep,
the
that's
second
what I said.
episode,
They
at
didn't
the
think of it in the
beginning-
first one. They thought of it in the second one because it'd be funnier if Bonnie teased Clement about it.
Yeah, it's like, you cannot trust my bro on that. He didn't stand a chance against her.
Yeah, man, this is ass, bro. This is fuck, man. See, this is exactly why I kept saying they were, man. So I want an apology. First of all, I tweeted a long time ago they're gonna mess this up, and everybody attacked me on Twitter for it. Look what the fuck they did. Fuck that shit up, man. This is dog shit.
I do like though that because he's a gym leader, he did fight against an Elite Four member at one point. I think that's actually really cool. I think that's like one of the few companions who ever fought against an Elite Four member in the series.
It might be the only time ever, yeah.
Ultner fought an Elite Four member.
No, I meant companion.
No. Oh, the companions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, unless Misty fought, like, Lorelei off Screenland or something like that.
Yeah, like, I'm trying to think. Iris probably did, as well.
Yeah,
she had
Iris
to become a
probably had to
champion, so
become
she had to
champion,
fight
yeah.
against the Elite Four.
Yeah, but all of that's off screen and implied by fucking.
Yeah, but here it's straight up mentioned. Yeah, he did fight, but he lost. Okay, so like I stated before, I'm sad that they call it the New Star
Garbage.
Kanto and all that.
I'm sad.
I'm also sad about Diggersby though,
Yeah, that
because
was
they
bullshit,
evolved
okay.
him. They made it imply, oh, he evolved, he got stronger, he did
Nope.
great shit, and then his ass gets beat by Dracovish in one hit.
Yep.
So disrespectful.
Following off of
saying.
Tyrone, though, where Tyrone was like, everybody roasts me for saying this is going to be bad. Tyrone, this is why I said, like, as soon as they revealed Greninja was coming back, I was like, I'm not excited. They're not going to do anything with Greninja.
Exactly. Like
They're not doing anything with him.
this is what Journeys does. It
'Cause
takes
at
what you
least
like
Paul,
and poops on it.
Yeah, Paul at least has, like, he'll probably do something interesting when he comes back. That'll probably be, like, to get into the masterclass, right? Or
Oh
just,
my
like,
god,
even
hold
if they
on
don't
a second,
battle,
chat.
it's, like, cool.
That's a really good point. We're in Lumio City, right?
Yeah.
Sycamore. Where the fuck was he?
They didn't want to draw him.
Yeah, like they didn't want to draw
Right.
Serena or
Serena.
another cute
So who's
background
Serena?
image for you, Tyrone, for your X and Y flashback.
Yeah, they didn't want to draw him.
That is so funny. They just neglected her. Like,
battle. Even if you take out the battle entirely, at least like it'll be cool to see Paul again and just be like, oh, what has this guy been up to since the Sinnoh
No.
League? Whereas with Greninja, we know this man has just been cutting plants for 6 years and he hasn't had anything happen, and he's just gonna train Lucario and it's gonna be garbage and it's gonna have no lasting impact in the series.
No.
Or he's gonna
unless they
teach him
surprise us with Greninja coming along.
Listen, man, Greninja is the only thing Greninja is here for is to simply train Lucario to do something he couldn't do.
No,
And
no,
that's
you know
beat
what
a
it's for?
Charizard.
It's for fan
That
service.
is
That's
it.
all
I'm getting
it's here
scared
for.
from that trailer. I think he's gonna like teach him like some Bond phenomenon shit.
No. Okay, John,
He's gonna-
in
No.
the
He's gonna like some
opening.
Bond phenomenon Mega Lucario. I'm like,
In the
don't do
opening,
it.
John, like they straight up have you see Lucario and Charizard in the final segment of the opening, that giant ass Spirit Bomb Aura Sphere. I think that's gonna be taught by Greninja.
I'm not gonna sit here and
I-
take the
I think
opening
that's gonna be it.
seriously. No, I'm not gonna take the opening seriously. The last time we looked at the opening, Leon was going on a trip with Koharu, Go, and Ash, and that didn't happen.
No, I'm just saying that's the level of bullshit they're gonna pull off. Like, because what else could Greninja really teach Lucario?
That would imply that they have to follow up on what they did on their opening.
Yeah, he's not gonna get like a strategy. He's not gonna get something like cool.
Yeah,
that-
he can't learn a
He's
strategy. Like, what kind of
just gonna
strategy could he
get
learn?
He's just gonna get a nuke to beat Charizard. That's all he's gonna get. He's
Essentially.
gonna get a nuke.
I'm just assuming that it is Tyrone because the whole premise behind Lucario is aura. And just like with Smash Brothers as well, if you think about Smash Brothers, the whole gimmick behind aura, the more you get beaten, the stronger your attacks become. So theoretically, something like that might happen with Mega Lucario where his aura abilities increase
That just
tenfold.
implies- That just implies Journey can't even pull its own weight. It needs XY in order to hold it up.
That's no, I'm implying the aura mechanic, not the X and Y
No,
mechanic. But I understand what you're referring to, like it requiring Greninja.
Yeah, you need
of all
Greninja,
people.
you need Clement in order to help. You need all this shit from X and Y because you aren't competent enough to be a good enough show to handle this shit yourself.
I think it could have worked. Unfortunately, it's the show we're talking about. bro.
Nah, yeah, this is ass, bro. Man, I'm so fucking pissed.
I'm sad.
Well, I
So
mean, how'd you
fucking
enjoy your birthday, by the way, with these two episodes?
Thank you.
You want to know what makes it worse? They used the same animation for when both of Clement's Pokemon got knocked out. I'm like, what kind of lazy shit is this, man? What the fuck, bro?
They
This
can't
is coming
even-
from
They can't
the
even
show.
animate Dynamax, bro.
This
They
is coming
can't
from.
even- This is the only series where like the animation quality has actually just gotten worse from the previous series.
This is the show that like they're using elements from X and Y, the show that made battles look fucking amazing. This is the same show that made Froakie versus Fletchling look like a fucking god tier battle.
Bro, they're still reusing the Z-move animation from Sun and Moon. They haven't changed it. They just drew Journey's clothes on top of Sun and Moon.
Even Sun and Moon at its best held its own with battles. Like, man, what the fuck? So pissed off.
So I guess we'll have these 2 episodes.
This is why I said leave XY the fuck alone.
And to be fair, they were leaving it alone for a while. After Kalina shit.
They should have left it alone.
Yeah, they should have left it alone. Like I fucking said. Man.
No. You know what? They should have touched it, but only the content that they never touched. Because, like, Drasna, let me be fair, Drasna was the best thing about this whole thing.
Yeah, I love Drasna. She was cool.
Listen, don't tamper with what you already created with X and Y. Create things with characters that haven't been established in the series that they came from. Because Drasna was never in X and Y.
In the game, Drasna is one of the most boring characters, and that was what XY really excelled in, the anime. Because, like, XY the games have, like, some of the worst characters I've ever seen.
Oh, hell yeah. All the gym leaders are boring as fuck.
XY anime expanded on them so well, like, just gave them so much more personality, and they did the same thing here. They made Drasna, like, actually interesting.
Yeah, I love the bipolar gilf.
Dude, the way she just crushed his hand like that.
Yeah, that was great. I like that. Yeah, that was hot.
The mega evolution sequence with her hand was the best.
I like that she's down. I like that she's down for dating men 30 years younger than her.
And listen, man, don't disrespect the game like that. Clement was almost this close to getting someone, bro.
This boy, and he in Cougar Town population.
Yeah, KG, why does it look like you and Evie are gonna do the Gangnam Style?
Don't question it, buddy. Me and my Evie are just trying to hide the journeys. Don't look, Evie.
Don't look, Evie.
It's not
Shield
good for
yourselves.
You. Shield, yeah.
For real, I noticed you're unmuted. You got thoughts?
Terrell is dead.
Yeah, I don't think he's there.
I think he passed out from laughter, probably. Because Terrell asked. Terrell in one of the podcast sessions straight up said, I want these episodes to be bad. Because I want to hear Tyrone lose his shit.
Why you gotta do that?
So, I mean, in the end, the only one who came out winning in this entire thing was Terrell. He was the only one who really came out on top. He predicted the worst outcome and got your last laugh, bro.
And I gotta review this shit, so... Man,
I hope you got the Pokepod review set for you.
All you guys, including Terrell, who is probably dead right now, you all did great in Zach's video today.
Same to you, buddy. You were absolutely goated.
I heard like Tyrone doing like some really good analytical shit, and I was just like, wait a minute, is this the same Tyrone that I've been talking to for like years now? Like this man is putting it together right now. He sounded really good.
Did you watch my Kalos review that I did with Zach? Because I did good on that too.
I haven't watched a lot of anime stuff in a while, so
if you watch Zach's Kalos review, I'm in that too.
Oh, duly noted.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, I saw that one.
And Terrell's got a potty mouth in his section.
Potty mouth.
You know what? Now I understand why Polly was requesting for those two to work together.
Whoa.
Because that, like, in a video. Because that shit was hilarious as hell, bro.
Yeah. Well, we owe the Drew section of my review to Natalie, by the way.
Yeah, I'm glad she got to contribute in some way.
Yeah, she's the one that gave me the notes. Because I knew very little about Drew.
I was like, when did Tyrone learn anything that isn't about XY?
Yeah, right? I was so thrown off by that.
Guys, what? I still watched the series before X and Y. Come on.
No, Taro. We're just playing with you.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. But yeah, so who else here in this in the call currently right now had something to
Tyrone,
say?
did you give a score?
What was your score, Tyrone?
Oh, I gotta review this damn thing first.
Okay.
So we're gonna wait.
And then I gotta give my score during the pod.
Now, Tyrone, I gotta ask you one question. Are you going to rewatch these episodes again?
For the fucking review!
Okay, just making sure. Okay, just making sure
I'm
these
so
episodes didn't make you so
angry.
mad that make you not want to watch the episodes.
I don't want to watch them, but I have to for the goddamn review so it can make sense.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
I will not be in the pod because I'm going up to Boston tomorrow before I come
Boston
to
cream
NYC
pie.
for the meetup.
But I'll definitely be meeting you soon, buddy.
Oh man, that's gonna be fun. We gotta have like an IRL podcast. We gotta talk about all this stuff.
No.
Uh-huh.
I will say, score for the training episode like a 5.5 out of 10. And for the
Mm.
battle episode, like a 5 out of 10.
Ooh.
Ooh. For me, I'm the well, actually no, I can't say it's score. Never mind.
I actually feel like the battle episode was worse than the training episode, even though more stuff happened.
Okay. Thank you for your input on that, though, John. Really glad to hear from you, though.
That's just me.
Yeah,
I mean,
listen, man, we're getting like this entire day has been nothing but good anti-poke shit all around in terms of like conversations with the anti-poke communities.
Well, I haven't watched in so long, and I was lucky that I tuned in when I did because I was like, oh, they're probably watching the episode right now. I came in at a good time, so.
All right, so I was hoping Terrell would also come in and contribute something, but I guess he's still mute.exe. So. Also, Adam, I'm glad to see you're also losing your shit too in the chat as well. Very happy to see that. But yeah, so oh yeah, you guys got your tickets to ANYC? Yes, we did. Boy, that shit sold out in like, if you weren't there, if you didn't hit the button at like the 5 o'clock mark, you're guaranteed to not get those tickets, bro. That's how bad it was. TSS was like the last person, and he hit at 5:02, and he still got the ticket at that moment, but he had to wait like an hour to get that ticket. But like, if you didn't wait at that time, bro, you would have lost.
This is
okay. So actually, you know what, Emmy, can I ask you for a solid? Because I listen. I have to be respectful to the community members. They did ask. They also wanted to share their input too. It would be very disrespectful of me to not also allow them to also contribute. This is going to be one of the longest post commentary discussions.
And I do have to leave, so.
Thank you, Dean, for coming on through. It was great to hear from you again, buddy, with the commentaries. Glad to have you back.
Hyprov retweeted my tweet.
Oh, and everybody wish Emmy a happy birthday if you haven't already.
Thank you.
Yeah, happy birthday, buddy.
Thank you.
Again.
Hyprov retweeted my tweet and said this man deserves an apology.
You know what? I want to go find that tweet again.
Yeah, you can find it literally. They just retweeted it.
Oh Lord, what the hell? I opened my Twitter tab and what do I see? I see my dress up darling, but it's lewd. Jesus. Why is that the first thing that opens up, bro?
Let's go. Algorithm, bro.
The algorithm has to show me okay, whatever.
The algorithm. The algorithm.
It's R18. Why is it there? Okay, whatever. That'll be saved for another day. But Tyron, I'll find your tweet later, though. Okay, so Emmy, once again, will you be kind enough to go and set up the stage for us? And then from over there, we'll continue our commentaries with the community members who want to contribute and share their inputs on what they thought of this week's two-parter. Of course, with such a big crowd as well, I do want to note that it will probably be, just to make sure we get to everybody's opinions across, we want to make sure everybody has a shorter or like a quicker review, just so we can, get everybody's thoughts across, depending on how big it is in there. But to everybody else, though, who came through, who only simply came to watch our reaction and whatnot, we hope you guys enjoyed. We do these things every Friday, except like with this crew, because this was a special occasion, so we had to do it for what we did right now with the cast. We had Terrell, Tyrone, Dean, JPR, Emmy. So it was great to have you guys for that. And I hope you guys are doing well tonight. Hey, Zach, I am doing fine. Zach Lift, to be exact. I'm glad. I'm doing fine. How about you, buddy? So yeah, I'm gonna go and move on over to the stage right now. I don't know where you guys are gonna go. Tyrone, Terrell, and JPR. Probably gonna head off or something.
I have to go pack for tomorrow.
All right.
I can be in the stage for a little bit.
Yeah, I know you have to tune, but JPR really do appreciate you coming on through for that. And once again, wonderful job you did in the
hosting and doing all this for the community. I mean, not just for your own Twitch stream, but also for the Discord server. I mean, it's a great event, and hopefully I can join more often. But that was fun. Fun.
Listen, man, we will love to have you more on board, buddy. Whenever you get the chance, of course. But it was great to have you here as well. So thank you for coming through for that, buddy.
No
And
problem.
remember, we're meeting up soon. Then we'll do some special shit there.
Well, you guys will get to see the Champion League versus Pokepod in Smash Bros. In real life. That'll be interesting.
Ah, shit! I have to prepare my combos. Then my double jumps isn't perfected yet, bro. All right, then, buddy. I will speak with you then. Okay.
All right. Catch you later.
All right. Perfect. See you then. All right, everybody else to the stage if you want to go and share your inputs on this week's episode. All right, let me go and become a speaker. Emmy!
Hello!
And Tyrone, there we are. Okay, so, Emmy, I will now... Well, actually, Emmy, did you even get an opportunity to really share much of your input on this episode? Because I don't think you... Or I'm assuming you're going to save your score until the Pokepod is what I'm assuming?
No, I mean, like, everyone was talking, so I didn't want to interrupt, so I was kind of
okay. No, I just want to make sure is all. I mean,
Instead of telling them to shut the fuck up.
I feel bad. I don't want to do that. Y'all were all talking.
I'll do it for you then. Hey, y'all, shut the fuck up.
Damn, Tyrone, why'd you do that? You scared Dean and JPR and Terrell away.
Well, they should have shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. Whoops.
Shit.
Man.
Okay. So just to clarify what we do here, folks, to those who might be new to the scene, first off, welcome. And secondly, this is the community section. So every week after an episode is done, we give an opportunity to the community members to share their inputs on what they thought of, with this week's episode of PM 2019. And given that it is a two-parter, there is a lot to go through. However, I wish to request from you guys who will come in here to do a little of a quickie review for this part, only because of the fact that with it being a much bigger crowd, of course, we want to make sure we get everybody's thoughts across, so we don't want to we don't want to wait too long with everybody's reviews. I hope you guys understand that. So yeah, we're going to take this opportunity right now to pull some of you in. If you want to talk with Tyrone, with Emmy, or with me, when it comes into these things, you are always more than welcome. We'll be here. But until then, though, we'd love to hear your reviews on what you thought of this episode. Maybe you think differently. Maybe you think similarly to what we had to say. Always love to hear what you guys have to go and contribute to these thoughts. So, yeah, with that being said, I will now pass this on to my co-host buddy here, Emmy, for these things. And Emmy, as usual, I wish you the best of luck with these, because Jesus Christ,
Thank you so much.
They definitely got a little super reckless with this one. I was scared.
There were so many people. There was 27 people in here. I was like, "Hello, everyone."
We hit a peak at 83 people on Twitch, bro.
I know.
From this reaction alone, people were really excited to hear all of us have to say something. So, yeah, Emmy, I will now leave this in your hands, buddy.
All right.
So,
all right.
take it away, buddy.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for coming out to the community portion of this watch party. So I'm going to bring some people into the call. As KG said, please keep it short because we have so many people. And yeah, Rowlet emote crisis. Yep, that's me right now. So, all right, let me bring some people into here. So first off, I'm gonna bring Evo into here and Joker and Felipe. That's gonna be the first group. So you guys can unmute.
Oh, hello.
Alrighty.
There we go.
Hello.
All right, who wants to go first?
I'll let Felipe go first.
Okay, Felipe, take the stage. Go ahead.
Okay. I have my Google Notes here.
Okay.
I thought, what was it? The best part about the first part was obviously when freaking Froakie was kicking Gold and Gookie's ass. That was wonderful. You enjoyed every minute of it. Tasty.
Nice.
And let's see, totally that Bond Go phenomenon is gonna happen.
Right.
And I think what I miss about what was it? Not just XY, but also Sun and Moon. I kind of miss that fast pace that they had. I think that's what I mostly don't like about these battles and episodes anymore.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for this watch party, I would drop the series by now. Maybe listen to the music every now and then, but other than that, yeah, I don't. Series is kind of poo poo.
I know. Yeah, that's literally the best way to explain it.
But yeah, I miss the fast paced battles.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, Joker, if you want to go next.
I'm so disappointed.
Same girl. Same
I'm
girl.
It's so
legit so
fine.
disappointed. I haven't felt this way since the rap episode. That's how
my
bad this was.
Oh
Oh my
no,
god, that
not
bad?
that.
Bruh.
That one was.
No, after the episodes were done, my head hurt so bad. Like I literally can't do this shit anymore. Journeys has fucking destroyed
This is what they
me.
do. This is
Oh
what
my
they
god.
do.
I didn't like anything about the 2 episodes besides Drasna. I think that's what her name was.
Yep.
Cause she was pretty, but that's like
was
all. Yeah, I literally agree with like everything that's like been said. There's nothing good. XY2 is not good.
XR2 is not good. Yep.
It's just not good. I'm just
Joker, I
so
thought of an episode that you'll love. That if they make it, you'll be very happy with a Dawn and Go and Cookie episode.
I'm
Just Dawn and
I will drop the series
Go.
on site. I'm just so disappointed. Happy birthday, Emmy.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Bruh.
Yeah, unfortunately. But thank you, Joker. Appreciation.
You're welcome.
All right,
Don't
Evo,
worry,
go
it's all free,
ahead.
my friends.
Oh man, I'm gonna say something very hypocritical.
right.
I am the exact opposite of everybody's opinions tonight because
No.
I prepared myself to get Donned and Butch and Cassidy because they were so bad. I was worried for them, and thank God that was not the case because they were still in character. They were still on point. They have more progression since Dawn, all because of that Diggersby that everybody hates. That just shows that Clement has done more than Dawn has. So take a moment there. Well, aside from the Diggersby losing, that sucks. But I mean, I don't care. I got the chance to watch this
Shit,
twice.
and then followed up by failure immediately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so good. But other than that, like I watched it twice. I got a proper way to view this. Overall, I enjoyed them. The battle was kind of lamer than what we actually got with like the training and whatever. I did think that dragged out, but other than that, I thought these episodes were good for like returns and as a Journeys episode. But in terms of in general, it's about average. So I'd say maybe I'd say somewhere between the 7.5 out of 10 personally, because I'm like between 7 and 8. But so I'm just gonna say 7.5. I enjoyed this. Like they didn't get Dodd. I think that's just what I'm happy about. And
I
now
mean, there were some cute moments, so I'm giving like a 6 out of 10. But like, I'm mostly leaning to 5 out of 10 for that second part.
Yeah.
No, maybe the first part because of the freaking one-hit KO shit.
And I'm just appreciating that in the background we see Diggersby and Lucario. Like we wouldn't get this in other series, or well we would, but not in Journeys. So seeing that in Journeys felt very surprising. But overall, I just found it to be good. I just didn't like what we got before with the other companions. So for this, I just have to worry about Greninja and Paul. And the only thing I'm really disappointed in, and I'm probably going to be the only person who says this, I'm disappointed we didn't got no PNG of Serena because that means she's going to come back and get ruined or not come back at all. But that just set my expectations that she could have returned in the best way possible by getting Tracy'd, by getting Brock before Legends Arceus. Now she's either going to get butchered or she's just not going to appear, and this is going to be biased.
Mm-hmm.
So
Gonna be my bias, but leaving her out will be probably the best decision.
that would be
Yeah.
the
I
best
agree,
outcome,
100%.
unfortunately. That would be the best
Don't bring her back.
outcome, unfortunately. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't bring her back.
Overall, good. Feels good.
Thank you.
I'll leave it on to anyone else.
I think that's it for this group though, but thank you guys. Appreciation. So I'm gonna let the next group in. So that's gonna be Carl, that's gonna be Ty, and it's gonna be High Prov as well. Where's High Prov? There he is. Okay, you guys can unmute and you guys can also speak. Hello.
Yo.
Oh, there we go. Hello. All right. Who wants to go first in this? Actually, I'm gonna pick Ty. Go first.
Okay, good. Because honestly, I have a very sentimental attachment to X and Y. It was my first subs, and I did it with you guys back in the day. And I have to say, it's like you expect it, you see it coming, but you're not ready for the train to hit you in the face.
Oh.
So this group of episodes was there's like fun moments, fun moments that I enjoyed just between Clemont, Bonnie, and Bonnie just showed that she is still the best Poke Girl, the only Poke Girl that we deserved. And then they added Drasna, so good to the list. And the one hit KO mess, or at least the battle was just kind of a disaster because honestly, it's made me dislike Uno a lot more than I actually would have if they paid more attention to it. So it's just, I don't know. I wanted these Pokemon to meld together with what the world of X and Y, and it felt like they just kind of stuck out like sore thumbs and didn't feel organically a part of it all. So yeah, that's my 6 out of 10. Wouldn't watch again.
Oh, I'm sorry. And that made me so sad. You got hit by the train. No, that makes me so sad. No.
Even though I said this train was coming a long time ago.
Yeah.
I was looking out for it.
Nobody believed me.
And poor Serena.
Yeah. But thank you, Ty. I appreciate it. All right, Hi Prav, you go next. Go ahead.
All right. Okay, so it's nice to see Ash get back together with Clement and Bonnie.
Mm-hmm.
Minus Serena. But I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. What the fudge did they do to Clement's Pokemon?
Yeah.
They made that fool.
Trash.
And Diggersby. Oh man, I feel bad for those two. Oh no.
I know.
Oh, Tyrone, I do want to clarify something. That Meteor Assault move, that was not a Steel type move. That's a fighting type move.
A fight that makes it worse.
That makes it worse.
Yeah, you were thinking of Meteor Mash. That's
what I was
meta.
trying to say.
Oh no, he's thinking of Steel Beam or whatever that one.
No, Meteor Mash because it's Meteor. It's Metagross.
Yeah, Meteor.
That makes it worse. That makes it literally worse.
Oh, it was so much worse.
Now, as for part 2,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the battle was lousy. A bit lousy. I mean, how can I put this? The music didn't really help. I thought it was supposed to be super serious. Besides, it's a battle between Ash and an Elite Four member from Kalos. I don't know why they had to make it so comedic. The pacing was, I guess, out of place and... Oh my god. Would you blame me for saying that I'm a bit stressed this episode? But I still think it's very good. I mean, a bit good.
Nah, absolutely not. This was unacceptable.
I'm just sad, bro. I'm very sad.
This is ass, bro.
Okay, well, all I have to say is this man Tyrone deserves an apology. I mean,
I said this a long time ago. Everybody kept saying that.
Tyrone deserves an apology. The 25th anniversary deserves an apology. Mm-hmm.
But despite all that, I think I'm just going to give this episode... Actually, I'm just going to give this episode... I'm going to give part 1 a bloody 6 out of 10. But I'll give the second one a 7.5.
Okay. Alright. Thank you, Hypro. Appreciate it. And finally for this group, we have Kuro. Go ahead, Kuro.
So first and foremost, Amy, I'm so sorry you had to witness this atrocity, the tarnishment, the disrespect, the vandalization that they did to Kalos, the Elite Four, and everything else. Like, this was absolute trash. This was bullshit. This is garbage and character assassination in the pinnacle of every fucking word. Clement evolves the wrong Pokemon, doesn't get bounce or for paralysis or thunder punch, gets one hit KO'd by Ash's newbies that just learned a new move because of the sake of fuck it, he got a new Pokemon, let's give him a smoking tier list. And I'm like, bruh, Surfetch uses Star Assault, Meteor Assault, whatever the fuck. He uses Star Assault on Noivern. Noivern blocks, but Omega Altaria, it KOs it. Like, what the fuck is that bullshit? And then, And then we have Dracovish using Dragon Rush, like Dragon Dive because it's official, Dragon Dive or whatever. Like, bruh, we went from Alan battling Seavold and Malva to this bullshit. This is Ash is improving, he's a strong trainer. Nah, he just has broken Pokemon because they are lazy to write good battles. Like Drasna, she got even worse than Iris. Like the only thing I like this episode is the nod that 25 years ago, Ash allegedly saw Bruno of the Elite Four battling on TV. So he went from seeing an Elite Four to battling one. But this battle is absolute trash. Clement is just, poor guy. The guy, basically, he's stated to battle Drasna, and we didn't even see it. Like, why the flavor text in the fucking episode? Like, you're just giving us, like jabs, like salt to the wound. Hey, here's what we could have done. We could have give you a PWC battle without Ash or Leon, but we decided not to and rub it in your face. It's like seeing Alter Go and Alter Chloe. We could have written good characters, but we decided not to. But it was still like this cash cow, right? Because continuity, and we bring the shit that you like, bruh. Like, this is absolutely disingenuous. This is bullshit. Go gets Froakie, Go rejects all of the 3 Kanto starters. They are rotting in the shell for 2 years and a half, and he gets Grookey because, Grenade is coming back, we need Grookey. Bull fucking shit. When was last time Go even used this fucking Cubone? Remember Cubone? Or Parasect and Hitmonchan? Those are Chris Pokemon from the manga. And they are Kanto Pokemon. Go is a Kanto character. Why don't we see those Pokemon? Oh, we could use more shit from Kalos. We never go to Kilo City. We never went to the Friend Safari or have Ash battle the Chatlins of the Battle Maison. Let's go to the scene of the crime. Let's have Surfetch defeat Mega Altaria because Lucha defeated, Mega Absol. Let's have Altaria use, Sky Attack because Holland's Pheasant at Sky Attack. Let's have Dracovish win because, at least one water Pokemon from Ash's team needs to win at the fucking Lumio Stadium, right? We save X and Y, right? We made Ash win against Iris. We say best wishes, right? Absolute the fuck not. This is absolutely bull fucking shit, man. Like, remember 2 out of 10. And I'm being generous for both episodes. This is a 2 out of 10. And then we see Lucario training more with Diggersby in that frame than with any of other of Ash's Pokemon. We spent 4 to 5 minutes just seeing Surfetch playing with Lightsaber Simulator. Like, what the fuck is that bullshit? Like, oh my God.
They're just Christmas lights. You know what makes this worse, man?
The only thing that was consistent was the fucking escalator. It's still there and it's still functioning.
I wanna make it very clear, because I went to the tweets and I looked at the quote retweets, and I see a lot of people saying, but I don't, that one SpongeBob meme with the kid that's crying and then the father saying, "Why'd you ask for it?"
Yes.
And it says, but I don't want returning characters, then why'd you ask for them? And they're saying that. Then there's another person saying, y'all asked for it, be happy. And then there's another person saying, I thought y'all wanted XY characters. I want to make it very clear, as an XY fan, I continuously said, and y'all can quote me on this, I continuously said, I didn't want XY characters to come back to the show. I made that very clear because I knew this would happen. I said this would happen several times.
Yeah.
Also, Sycamore can see Serena's Tripokeathlon but not watch this match. Where was Eliolisk and Magneton? Like, what the fuck?
You can't get hurt a million times by the same person and go, oh, they're not gonna do it again. I've said this a million times.
Terrell is right. Watching Jin's like being an abusive relationship. They still give you chocolate, right? Come on, man.
Yeah, like literally, they dropped this big trailer after this to get people hype, and I'm like, guys, we've been here, we've done this, we wore that T-shirt. Why?
In that trailer, we see Lucario going to Hammerlock or whatever, right? And well, that's where he evolved. And we see the vines, and I'm like, oh, why are the vines there? And I'm like, this is the show that made the Galactic Admins, escape from Interpol. They can make Zero Seek Beyond the Loose again if they so desire because the plot fucking demands it. Man.
With that said, I gotta head out. Happy birthday, Emmy.
Thank
when yeah, like good luck with the rest of this. I told y'all. I mean, this shit happens all the time. I didn't want it to happen, and unfortunately, I got hit with it twice.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Tyrone.
In one
It's
day.
okay. It's
Sorry.
okay. It's okay.
Okay.
But all right, you all have a good time.
Bye, Taro. Thank you for
too,
joining.
everyone.
Take care,
Yeah.
man.
Later, buddy.
Have a good
And I
night.
guess the one thing I want
Oh,
to add.
KG, just the one final thing I want to state. In the trailer, we see Ash and Go, and Ash is using Ash has the Z ring, and Kohari's there, and they have a cake, and I'm like, Moan returned to Alola off screen, right? That's the celebration they are doing, right? It feels like it. It
If
feels like
they
went to
do
Alola.
that, bro, I will lose my shit.
It feels like it's that, man. It feels like oh, Moan returned. How? Why? Off screen, where the good shit happens and we don't see it. And well, Kohari's in Alola, I guess. They are in Iki Town or whatever.
Yeah, it's a sad time, bro. That's all I really gotta say on this.
And
maybe
just history repeats itself. The British fucked over the French, man. Man, the
Oh my
Galarian.
God.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Jeez,
All right,
Yeah.
what do you say we move on to the next batch of people then?
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
want to
Move on
thank
to
you
the last
guys.
group.
Well, actually, did everybody here get a chance to say what they had to say?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Just to make sure, I want to just double check, so we can get the next batch because it seems like we're getting more and more peeps up in here. So I want to make sure we get more and more peeps to share their inputs. I also see Terrell too. Terrell, I don't know if you want to come on through in the call. Terrell already left because obviously it was a late hour for that one. So
Yeah.
but he shared his thoughts and he was very curious to see what you had to say about this whole thing. So. But yeah, let's go and invite the rest of the peeps who have their hands up and requested to come on through then.
Yes. All right. So we're gonna get the last batch of people in here. Thank you for everyone who has spoken so far. Greatly
Thank you.
appreciated. Making me less sad. So thank you.
Always.
There we go. Okay, so we're gonna go and I'll be right back, guys. So hold on.
Yep. All right. So we have our last group of people. Zach, would you like to speak first?
Yeah, sure. So, this episode was interesting. So, I'm glad that they didn't show Serena within the PNG file because we already know that would start an upward. But the way that they handled the character of Clement and Bonnie, or how they kept the personalities, was actually quite good. It was consistent, other than the fact that Bumblebee evolved.
Yes.
Other than the training aspect, which was about 20 seconds. The first half for pacing was kind of mid. Didn't enjoy the reused gag of Dracovish eating Surfetch's leak. It was just overused. Yeah, that's all I had to say about the first part. I give it like a 3 out of 10. And then for the second episode, the battle's just boring to watch. I seen better. I seen better battles from Journeys.
Yeah.
I even say that the versus B battle is kind of better than this battle. But yeah, I give the episode a 5 out of 10. So overall, this is just a 7 out of 10 just 7 out of 10 overall.
All right. Honestly, I feel like across the board we're getting like the same numbers in terms of like the ratings for this episode, except for Ebo. I know Ebo was the one who was positive for that, which is good. Like, I mean, hey, we have like variety, right? But like, just I've been seeing a lot of negatives, so it's just
It's so one-sided. It hurts for the ones
it
who are.
hurts. I know exactly, but thank you, Zach. Next up, if Lightning wants to go or John wants to go next,
I'll
or
be
Red Dragon.
last.
You'll be last.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll be last.
Okay. Okay. If John wants to go next or Red Dragon.
Whichever one.
I
John,
guess I'll go first.
John Royce.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah,
Okay, so, all right. First, I want to say I have a really personal attachment for X and Y.
Mhm.
So when I watched the first episode, I thought, okay, it was nice to see Clement and Bonnie, but that freaking image at first when Ash and Clement and Bonnie, I hated it. I just
Yeah.
hated it. I hated it because it's like you literally took out the one character, and I'm like, we gotta just erase, we just down snapped her out of existence.
I mean, you gotta remember, it was a gag in first half of X and Y that Ash didn't remember Serena. So I think
Yeah,
that
I
was
know.
a great like callback
No,
to it.
I'm not that mad at. Yeah, I'm saying I'm not upset by that. I'm just find it funny. I just find it really funny. Second, it was nice seeing Bonnie. Bonnie, Bonnie stayed true to the character. I feel like that. First seeing her on screen, I felt like it kept true to her character. I said that was the one thing I enjoyed out of it was Bonnie. Say Bonnie was basically made the episode. Clement, I say 50-50. 50-50 for me. Clement was 50-50. And the gags in that one, the first episode was bad. Like I just couldn't stand the gags. Dracofish eating the lore, I couldn't deal with it. I couldn't deal with it, so I'm just like, eh. So I get the first episode at least 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
And then the second episode, uh, the one thing I had a problem with this episode is that they make Drasna, so Drasna was so strong in this battle that the only way that Ash can win is with plot armor, and I feel like it's just plot armor the episode because they had to make Ash win, so they had to make him defeat Dracula in some type of way. And this is gonna make a precedent because now he defeated not only a champion but an Elite Four member.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like, where can you go from here? Ash can't lose anymore because he defeated a champion and he defeated an Elite Four member. So how much further? You can't make him lose again because what would be the point of that? You can't make him lose to a random trainer again because what would be the point of that? You can't make him lose. And then I just Dracofish taking the win for Ash just really just So I give this one another, I guess 5.5 out of 10. And I the same that's it for me. So
All right.
So many
Thank you.
fives.
I know there's so many low
So many
scores for
fives.
this. I'll give my thoughts at the very end of this, I think. Just so I can get out all this frustration at the end. So I'm gonna
Your
let
birthday frustration.
Skyryan go first and then Lightning you're gonna go next.
And
I'll
also,
laugh.
John, we also need to unmute John too as well. So
Yeah, that's true. Yes.
They're still meeting. Okay. So basically, the first Act 1 of the Kalos reunion arc, two-parter, starts off when Ash and Go really revisited the Kalos. They really shown the Kalos out Ash and Journey's art style, Clement Bonnie, but somehow Serena didn't appear for some purpose. I mean, it's like Johnny didn't appear in the Tokyo Game Show 2019 trailer of Final Fantasy VII Remake, which I know some of you don't like Final Fantasy VII Remake, but darn it, I do. Anyways, I mean, it's the very first time we see Kalos Elite Four. We see Drasna here, which completes all the Elite Four. Malva, Seibold, Wickstrom, and Drasna. Ash really wants to challenge her. While Go catches a Froakie, which isn't Ash, Bonnie shows up to encourage him. And also, it's the first time we see Licky Licky in the main series since Conway's last appeared in Working on a Right Move. And it's the first time Clement and Bonnie appeared ever since the Clement and Silent episode team up. Yeah, the Silent guy. Which means we're getting Silent appearing next. And it's also marking the first appearance of Dragalge since its main debut in an undersea place to call home. Also, really love the soundtrack Shinji Miyazaki's soundtrack playing. It's really phenomenal. Phenomenal. As it's a shame we didn't get Bumblebee evolving on screen. I mean, we would have seen that in the Clement's Island team up. Yeah. And they provide that. Anyways, the motion capture really mentioned that Clement is a huge success. That is until Draco, till it was ruined. And then Clement has really, well, and while Clement and Ash battled, Wickstrom, Drasna battled. It's all coming together. And now for the ultimate showdown. Ash versus Drasna. And, I mean, this episode along really marks 25th. It marks the first time Ash has an official battle site at the Pokemon League conference from a previous series. And marks the first time Ash defeated an Elite Four member. And it's the first time we see a main series debut, Mega Altaria. The World Coronation series.
Yeah.
Now, we really love how the combat between Ash and Drasna in the World Coronation turns out. Would have used more of Miyazaki's God tier soundtrack, which I really want to hear. But looking forward to, which brought him up to the 9th ranking, which means the Masters 8 in the World Coronation series is near.
Yeah, and
Ash
what
will
would
battle
you rate the episode, actually?
Well, I mean, I sure hope Alison Rosenfeld and Mike Alicio Jr. makes a comeback for their performance in these two. And that hopefully Serena will return one day.
Yeah,
Anyways, I'll rank these two episodes 10 million out of 10.
All right, thank
Which
you.
is the strongest
we'll give you
ever.
credit.
Happy
You're
25th
consistent.
Happy 25th
Exactly.
anniversary to Pokemon.
GG.
I sure hope we're going to see more. Like the Alone Gang, the Greninja, and Wallace and others. And even Paul, too.
But yeah, thank you. Appreciation.
And
next up we're gonna have so thank you for your input. We're gonna have Lightning.
I want to be last, like I said.
Oh,
wait, so okay.
If I can, if I have to. It's kind of weird. I have to explain it later. So
okay. So I believe John is next, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Greetings.
Hello there.
Hello.
First time meeting you, KG.
Well, first time hearing from you, buddy. Hopefully your day's been going well, buddy.
First time here, hyena.
Yeah, I've been meeting with Zach. So I think the problem is about this episode. I think the writers got scared. Listen, they got scared, and they know that the X and Y fan base were very rapid during the Gen 6 era. They got a little nervous, how can we write these characters, the Clemont and Bonnie, while using these same stupid jokes every time. So they made it a comedy. They made it like humorous and stuff, like the serious, like a reunion. Am I saying it correctly? A reunion?
Yeah, like a reunion between companions.
So they just made it humorous to be safe, to that's all they know. That's all they remember these two characters for. So let's make it humorous. And I feel like for the people who keep saying that, y'all asked for it, we wanted to have done it right, like not.
Yeah, no, understandable.
Yeah, it's understandable.
I think you disconnected there for a second, buddy.
Yeah, just for a second.
Yeah, your thoughts, nicely, I think.
Actually, now, real quick. No, we shared our inputs already. Just to let you know in advance. But I do have to ask though, like, what would you give as a score then, like in a numerical from 1 to 10? What would you give these
Yeah.
2 episodes as a whole?
The first half, I'd give it like, how about a 5 out of 10? How about a
Okay.
5 out of 10? And the second one, since the second one was the with the knight, yeah, right? The
Yeah,
I mean,
with the double battle. Well, not the double battle,
yeah,
but the 2 versus 2 battle. I should say.
yeah. So I give it like a 2 out of 10. I didn't like the fight at all. It didn't seem all that spectacular. But that's
Okay.
my thoughts. Sorry for being, not.
No. Listen, man, it's
No.
all good, and this is why we always like doing these things because it always gives people a more like you might not feel it now, but as we continue to do more and more of these, people will start becoming more comfortable when it comes into speaking what they have to say, and that's kind of what I like teaching people when it comes into being in these calls.
I
It's
just
like
love
given the
speaking to
opportunity
any
to
poke
talk.
people, man.
Yeah,
I
we
just
love
love.
all.
Yeah, you did great. Yeah.
Exactly. It's always remember it's always the first steps. Just keep doing it and keep doing what you love, and then eventually, it'll become a natural sort of thing that you'll just never notice, but you'll definitely see it if you ever play back this and then go
Yeah, I
to
just
your current time.
just like spec to Zach and Kiro the other day. They were nice people. And I thought
Mm-hmm.
like,
But yeah, thank you for your input. We appreciate it.
thank you,
No
ma'am,
problem.
ma'am.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Lightning, go ahead.
Oh my god, I'm so nervous.
Well, don't worry, buddy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Share your
Also,
input, buddy.
first
What
of
you got to
all,
say?
yeah, first of all, it's an honor to meet my brethren hyena KG.
Nice to meet you too, buddy.
It's been a long time coming,
Yeah, I'm
and thank.
surprised. I always thought you were here, buddy. I'm just gonna be real with you.
I was trying to be as professional as I can.
All
No.
right.
So, first off, the reason why I wanted to go badly last, if you could say that, I've been wanted to. I am a person who doesn't give a damn about the. I'm sorry for my language. I don't
Don't
really
worry about
care
it, that
for.
buddy.
I don't care. I don't really don't care about the anime anymore. I lost faith in it for a long time ago. And this is the first time I actually saw it with you guys. Like, this is the actual first time. And by God, I am more disappointed than I was before. Like, I cannot believe how bad it has gotten. Like, what did I just watch? Other than, KG talking over it and, you guys are making it enjoyable for me, which is one of the reasons why I even wanted to come here, because you guys are making it enjoyable. But this episode, what is that? Like this is clearly not like it was back in the day where. And I'm gonna let you do it here. I stopped watching after Johto. That's how long I have stopped watching this anime, because I lost faith in this anime for a very long time, the movies and all that, for one reason. And a lot of people criticize me because of this, but I and this is not really the character's fault, it's more like the writer's fault. I hate Ash Ketchum as a character because he has rebooted himself so many times. I just don't give a damn anymore. And I hope you guys understand that. And watching him do watching this episode, I was so confused. I was just like what is going on? And like I said, as a person who hasn't watched the anime, this is why, like I said, this is one of the reasons why I want to go last, because I am like the least person you think to give an opinion about this. And I'm sorry, like I cannot describe how bad that is. It's like a 0 out of 10. Like,
oh my!
I
Well,
can't.
yeah, it makes sense because you weren't in the scene for when the series continued after when you ended. So.
I stopped
Yeah.
at after Johto. That's like in Hoenn, and the reason why I stopped in Hoenn is because I thought May was gonna be replacing Ash. That's why I was so disappointed to find out that Ash was still gonna be there and May's gonna be like the secondary character, and that's what got me frustrated. They had the opportunity to replace Ash and not just make a new character. Just try something new with the character. You don't have to copy the games. You could just try something different. But no, they wanted to bring Ash all over again. I'm just like, I'm done. Like, it's the same thing over and over. They're gonna do that. And guess what? I was right. They've been doing that for so many years. Like, I don't know what to say anymore. Like, this is just, it just, but I never thought I would see the day that the anime would get worse as it did today. Like you guys got to give me a runabout about how the anime ended up the way it did, because this is just
that'll take us years because you've been at Johto, bro. But don't worry, we'll figure something out.
But my rating for this, like if I have a rating, it's a 0 out of 10. Definitely, this is just like
wow.
I can't give it.
You're our history's first zero reviewer. I think even Tyrone and the others didn't even go that low.
Like, here's the thing. I understand why Tyrone is mad. I could feel the anger towards the love he has for X and Y. I could feel that, and I feel it too. I really hate this episode because of what the fuck moments here. Like, I just don't understand why they went the direction they think they went was right when it was wrong. I don't know, but that's my rating, and thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
No problem, man.
No problem.
Thank you for sharing
Thanks for
your
joining.
inputs, buddy.
And thank you too, Emmy, my curse.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Also, by the way, I've been meaning to ask, do you like my Mies?
Your what?
The Mies.
The Mies.
Oh no.
Okay.
No,
to
I
those who
don't.
haven't, well, okay, and that might be a compliment in the wrong way.
Yeah.
No, but your Mies have definitely
I
got
had
us.
to watch you guys like a lot in order
got
to
us
get this
rousing,
Mies.
bro.
I had to watch you guys a lot. The only one that I couldn't get was Emmy, but seriously, because she doesn't have a face, so it's hard.
Yep. No. You know what? You know what? I respect it now. I respect it now. I'm not mad anymore.
The faceless Emmy has a beard.
Yep.
Well, other than that, yeah, I was having fun with you guys. I am honored to have been here to talk to my brother KG. Thank you so much, bro.
Respect that, man.
Thank
Respect
you.
your opinions as well, buddy. We hope to hear from you again soon if you ever happen to come by back in these kind of calls again.
I'm always there. I just don't give a damn about the anime.
Yeah,
That's why I'm there.
of course.
Like I said, I don't give a damn about the anime. I care about you guys more. Like, you guys make it worth it to be here.
Well, we thank you for that,
thank
buddy.
you.
We do.
No problem. And have a great night, everybody.
All right. Speak with you soon, buddy. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, then, Emmy.
Yes.
You the last homie.
I'm the last homie.
Yeah, you the last
Alright.
one in here, buddy. I know you said you want to share your inputs. I couldn't tell with you only because of the fact that I wasn't sure if you were willing to wait till the pod or if you had your first impressions here, like your raw first impressions, and then of course your review that will come soon after. So I would like to hear from you, buddy. Like, well, what's your take overall on first impression wise on this episode?
Yeah, first impression wise, I definitely have to rewatch these again. But honestly, like I've been saying, I'm just sad. I'm so sad. Like, bro, I asked for one thing. I asked for Journeys to just be good, just for today, okay? Like, just don't mess up my XY companions because I love them. And what did they do? They messed up my XY companions, and they evolved. Bunobi.
Bunobi, yeah.
Why is it?
I think when we cried out for Baneri to evolve, they must have heard Banobi or something because they went for the wrong mon.
I don't know, man. It's just like the first, like I'll be quick with this, but like the first episode, I was just sad. I felt like it was so rushed, in my opinion, and I don't know, just Farfetch'd and Surfetch'd lit up like a Christmas tree for 30 minutes. I wasn't a fan of that. I was just like, all right, this is kind of played out, and it was just a joke at the end of the day. And then they had a battle, and it was like that was like 20 seconds. I'm like, wow, we love when characters come back and are treated like trash. Love that so much. And then you have the Elite Four battle in the second episode, which is like, I was joking when I said that I wanted Altaria to be wet, because like that's all I remembered when I saw Altaria, and then it became wet again, but it was Mega Altaria, so it was like double wet because yeah, and I was like, I don't like it. Why did they do that? sad because Altario's ruined for me now because all I think of it when I see it is just it's wet and it just looks like a wet cotton swab and I don't like it. But apparently it's a Dyson fan because it just spinned around and dried itself off. So I'm like, all right, I guess this is what we're doing. But I don't know. I like the battle episodes for this series. I just couldn't care less about them. They don't do anything with them. In terms of Ash's character, he's just so off. Like in terms of how he battles, it's just I don't feel anything for that. I didn't feel anything for that episode, and even for Clemont and Bonnie's return, I think I agree with what Dane said in the beginning. The best thing about that episode was Bonnie. That's it. That's literally it. So I'm sad. I'm really sad. Why? Why do they have to do this, KG? Why?
Don't ask me. I didn't ask for this shit. People keep thinking, oh, I wanted these characters. No, I just said, like, if they come back, okay. But I know there's going to be a certain demographic of people who really, 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 really love this series that are going to be very mad if they do anything wrong. And boy, I feel that not only with this, that trailer as well that Yo was mentioning in the chat as well. That trailer that came out too. I wasn't. That was the first time I looked at it and be like, "Oh hey, look, there's him," and they're like, "Oh hey, there's Greninja." Oh hey, look, there's a Lycia or whatever her name is. Oh look, it's them doing adventure. Oh wait, this is the client. Oh.
Yeah. Oh man, I can't. As soon as I saw that trailer too, I was so mad. I was just like, I don't want to see this. I really don't. Like at this point, if it took 6 years for Greninja to like whack the weeds of Kalos, at this point he should just be taking resumes. And I hope that Lucario's joining in on him and he just leaves too. Because at this point, I think it's better off these characters are off screen because Journeys can't touch them. But apparently that's gonna happen. So at this point, I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't want to.
I'm excited for all the wrong reasons.
Same, but that's it. That's it for me.
Okay then. So yeah, with that being said, ladies and gents, I think that is everybody. I feel like we got everybody's message across. Everybody got an opportunity to speak what they had to say. And I want to thank everyone so much for coming on through tonight. You guys have been phenomenal. You guys were incredible to be here with us. This was, I think, one of our biggest sessions left that we've ever had. Not only just in the reactions here on twitch.tv, which all of you lovelies are incredible. Thank you all for taking your time to hang out with us here today. To put your time to be with us. You guys are all awesome. To those who are still here, listening to everybody else's inputs, you guys are amazing. Thank you all from the bottom of our hearts. We hope you guys enjoyed our reaction. The most important thing we always want to make sure is that you guys enjoyed it. And whether we agree or disagree, it's at the end of the day just how we personally feel. If you enjoyed it, more power to you. If you disliked it, that's perfectly fine as well. There is no real answer to how one should go at a series. We just happen to coincidentally all pile up on one side of the angle. I hope JPR does video on the writing of JN. I'm not sure on that, buddy, but I think he might. We'll see what happens. I can't speak for JPR because JPR himself is his own person. He writes what he wants to write. But I do recall JPR keeps himself a little further away from the anime compared to everybody else, only because of past experiences, with Annie Poke and Showpro in general. So, but we'll see. Anything can come at the future from him. Although, if he is to do writing of JN, I really believe he would. He would probably save it till the end because you never know what can change between now till the end. So. If he needs extra things to write from then, he'll save it till the end of the series. So, that's pretty much it, though. I really don't think we have much more else to really add, but I do hope everybody here had the opportunity to speak what they wanted to say and had a wonderful time with our reaction. And so next week, ladies and gents, we will be heading back into the world of somewhere, I think, Hoenn. So that's going to be wait, is it next week by any chance, or is that
next week?
105, I think, is next week.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So next week we're gonna be, apparently, according to the episode title, it's gonna be reunions, and I'm like, who are we reuniting? So I don't know. We'll see what happens with that one. But until then, everybody. Yeah, that's gonna be it from all of us here for tonight. I think everybody wants to go relax, chillax, and have themselves a nice, wonderful weekend. I wish you all a wonderful time. Stay safe. Wash your effing hands, as TSS would say. Yeah, just stay safe, be healthy,
Yes.
do your chores, homework, whatever you got to do during the weekends. Make sure you
Yes.
get your priorities done first before you have yourself a wonderful time throughout the weekend. As for me, I initially was a little concerned what was going to happen tomorrow if we had to do a two-parter, only because I always
But
take the
now we don't
weekends
have
off.
to.
Yeah, now I don't got to. So I'm going to spend that time with the family. We're going to be heading out to the world of Manhattan, and we're going to be having some funs there. So, yeah. I'm gonna go spend some time, quality time with the family. It's always important to do so, chat. And yeah, now I'm gonna go call it a night. Emmy, once again, you have been very, very helpful, buddy. Thank you so very much for taking care of the commentary segment here with everybody's input. It was really
No
great.
problem.
Thank you for
No
that.
problem.
And everybody, once again, both in the chat on the Discord and to those on Twitch still, do me a solid. And please give this woman her happy birthday once again, bro.
Thank
She
you, everyone.
absolutely deserves it. She has done so much for us these past couple of months with taking care of this part of the segments in our reactions, because this never existed, and it was all thanks to her that we even got this whole thing set in motion.
Aw.
So yeah, thank you once again, Emmy, for your help. I hope
Don't
this
make me
year was
cry.
good, and I hope your next year is just as great as well, buddy.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone who's giving me wishes like this entire day. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. And this has been fun, so thank you.
All right, so let's go call it a night then. Once again, everybody, we hope you guys enjoyed our silly shenanigans of the week. Have a wonderful weekend. If you guys want to see more silly shenanigans from my buddies, whether it be Tyrone, Terrell, TSS, and all, they are still streaming throughout the weekend. Terrell and TSS, they're streaming Kingdom Hearts tomorrow. Tyrone, he'll probably have his roundup table thing, if you haven't seen those, where he dives a little bit more further into some discussions regarding Annie Poke. And then, of course, on Sunday, he has something else he does as well. I don't really know what he does on Sunday, but he does something on Sunday. So, yeah, the weekend stuff is not empty. There will always be more content from them. So make sure to go and follow them on their respective Twitchy channels. So, yeah, with that said, now I'm going to call it a night. I want us to go and raid our buddy TSS, and I want you all to do me a solid. Once we go see TSS, do not spoil whatsoever.
Yeah,
don't spoil
don't.
the episode. Don't say anything about it. Just leave it as is. He still needs to go watch the episodes when he gets a chance to, and then of course he will then share his review during the Pokepod when we come back on Monday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we'll hope to see you all then, and yeah, take care, everybody. And as always, do it.